Okay, I just want to give an example of what this will look like. This is one of the many save files I'm kind of converting to work with this idea or work better with it. So you have your explorers. So, and this is still working on the song, but anyway. So this would kick in after like an ambient theme, for example. Like it would transition to this. So you'd have this kind of idea. So then if you bring in the tension, then that same part sounds like this. It's weird that depending on where you start it, the way like the flow of the effect goes, if you start it halfway, it sounds really weird and conflicting. But if you start from the beginning, it doesn't sound bad like that. Kind of weird. You have to start from the beginning. Anyway, so it would sound something like that. But anyway, bottom line, I'm still tweaking this one right here. It at times it sounds amazing, and at times it doesn't. So anyway, and then if you come in with Combat 1, then it sounds like this in the beginning. And then later on, it would sound like this. So again, I need to tweak that. Anyway, then Combat 2 would introduce this. And without this, it sounds like this. So that might be something either where this gets heavily tweaked or that gets removed when everything else comes in. I don't know. And then finally, Combat 3. Something like that. So yeah, and then essentially after combat would end, it would revert back to this. You'd hear like a transitional effect, and then so if you can imagine the guy like, holy shit, can't believe like what can happen, or like can't believe I'm alive, and you hear like kind of like a transitional hit or some kind of sting. Sting would really be when it starts, more or less be like a transitional drop or something like that coming off combat, and then it goes back to this. And then, so that would go for about 15 seconds or so, or even like the length of, if you're going by fourths. And then essentially then it would transition into one of the yeah, one of the ambient songs again. Once everything dies down long enough that it shows that it's okay to go back to an ambient song, let alone some kind of action theme. So that's kind of the idea. Just show it off.